It is now. Hello, hello, hello. Are we live, you guys? It says live up there, so I'm just going to say we are. Happy Sunday. We have a lot going on this Sunday. I'm going to play our intro. We're talking about Beverly Hills first. I'm going to play our intro, and then I'll explain what we're doing today, and then we're going to get to rocking and rolling. Y'all ready, ladies?
Uh-huh.
At least you got some friends that'll rescue her. Would y'all rescue me?
What you mean?
If they was coming to get me, would y'all come tell me and let me know?
I don't mess with the Fed. Let's be clear.
Y'all
literally caught. And look. When
it sounds weird, I know, but I didn't get the feeling that I was talking to like a trash whore, low down type person.
Yeah. Really?
She
She's just a young girl. Karen.
Kenya was not a video vixen.
Okay.
Kenya was a scholar.
Yes. Okay, I think it's 2 more days to Dancing with the Stars also. So,
oh my God, that can't that's on the 19th.
And I have but I'll show that tomorrow on Potomac when we talk about Potomac if we come on, which I'm thinking we will because it's going to be crazy from what happened today. But what we're going to do, you guys who are watching, is we're going to start off with Beverly Hills. Don't leave because then we're going to get right back on and do a video for Huntsville. We just don't want them all in one because some people want to watch one and not the other. So are y'all ready to talk about the craziness of Beverly Hills? It wasn't too bad of an episode. I actually enjoyed this one. I thought Dorese's invitation was really neat with the flowers and elegance. She kind of went a little overboard. Did you all like her dresses and everything? Her little bridal dress, her little thing. You didn't like them?
Haitian was cute. The mirror.
It was a boring party.
I thought it was too. I feel like when they come for Garcelle, I don't feel like she comes hard enough. What y'all think?
She is she's trying not to be once again labeled as an angry Black woman. So she's staying.
It's got to be.
You know what? I didn't even think about that.
That's what it is.
Because she comes across almost insecure around.
Right. I don't like it.
Yeah. Right. You know what? I didn't even think about that. That could be her angle, not trying to fall into that stereotype, particularly amongst these group of girls.
Amongst the Beverly Hills crowd. But do you think that it's making her...
I didn't like her saying that she always tries to
fit in. Yeah, I just
that bothered me. And not to say that there aren't awkward Black girls, but there are certain.
Go ahead.
There are certain groups I have no desire to fit into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a group that I would have no desire to want to be a part of. Now I want to, have fun and enjoy. But I think Garcelle was looking for genuine friendships. Mm-hmm. And she actually discussed that last season. She said, so we're going to be surface friends. I remember her using those exact words because she wanted to make some genuine connections.
She did.
And these aren't the girls that you should try to do that with.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. These ain't genuine people. I mean, you can't have genuine friendships with these people who aren't genuine. And you are right. She is the only one that kind of is working. Like, who else is working?
Official.
Hi, Zamari. Is that correct? I hope that's correct. Welcome to our show. Come on, chatter up with us, say some stuff, and get into it. So maybe that's why. But I feel like it just makes me like cringe sometimes. Like, girl, you better go in because she's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe it is she don't want to be the angry Black woman. I don't know.
Especially after she did the F-U.
Oh, yeah.
The hardest we've seen her come, and she's intentionally staying away from that.
All right. So
I didn't even think about that, but I do. That's an excellent question to ask Garcelle.
Yeah, we need
Because
to
she
know.
could be. I just don't. Because
But is that not being
even
real?
those scenes, if you go back, who
You went away, Joy. I didn't hear you. Joy,
I was saying
there you
that
go.
y'all can't hear me.
I can now.
I
Yeah.
wonder what's going on because I've seen
Yeah.
you all freeze. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's my
Mhm.
internet. I don't know. Child AT&T gotta do
ATT.
better. But I just wonder if that's a good question to ask Garcelle because
We need somebody to ask her. Yeah.
her
And
first season,
they're scared of it too. Lisa Rinna's really bad.
yeah.
She's agreeing to stuff. Oh, I didn't notice that you felt alone.
Right.
They know what they're doing.
She said it several times, right? That
Mhm.
so how would they not know? And then Crystal, who was she talking to when she was like, I don't feel like Garcelle is being treated like an outsider? Was it Cal? I don't, and I feel like, girl, they don't even call you either. The only reason
But
you got
she falls into the stereotype though.
who? Crystal?
Yes. I hate to tell you that, but she really does. That sort of conversation that she was having about whether or not she feels like an insider or not, in the inside, she absolutely feels like an insider. I hate to say that. It's something that I really want to say that I would say because it's a stereotype, but it is Crystal fault. All I have to say is there are a group of people that came to this country
right
that think like Europeans. They are
do.
just as bad as a European thought.
Yes.
And Asians are. That is the stereotype, but I mean, that's the nicest way I'm going to say it, and I'm just going to end
I'm going to
there.
say this. I remember when I was in college and we were it was one of my media classes, and one of my professors even said that Asian people, he believed, would try to one day fit into being Caucasian. And I looked at him and I'm like, what? But I don't know.
Joy, did you get a new phone or something?
Joy's frozen. You frozen, mama. You look cute though when you're freezing. But so let's go to Erika and the story because we can't get from this story. So I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but so she got a call, and if you listen, she said he told me, then she stopped. So we don't know who called her because I think she's trying to act like she's not.
She wasn't clear who called her.
Right, she stopped. She didn't say
it was the California police.
Then she kind of said it was them. But at first, I don't think that's what she was going to say. Go back and watch it. She stopped. She said, and I can't deal with them, so I had to send my son. And when he went to go, Tom, and then did you see that was a lie that the police report is showing that Tom did not get hurt, that he thought he was missing some cufflinks?
No.
Yeah.
Yep. That theft was a good cover for all his stuff that he can't account for.
Right.
He can say, "Oh, the thief stole." These are some. You got to admit, this is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, a tale of two accidents. Exactly what it's called. A tale of Bravo named this episode "A Tale of Two Accidents" because even PK was like, "Do you see that she done had two?" This wasn't a cliff though, but it still rolled like 4 or 5 times. 2 car accidents with her son, and then she said it snowed. It wasn't in Pasadena, so I kind of went to see where it was snowing in California.
Oh my God, she did not go check the weather.
I did, child. Y'all didn't go check. Do you think it snowed, Cali?
Well, you would have to check the day. You would have to know the day. All we know is that it was they said 3 months later. So we know that the day that she left was in November. So this was January.
In
we
California.
Just don't know the day.
Yeah.
And it does snow like in the mountains.
Some part, not in Pasadena. She made sure because 0% of there. But I don't know where.
Really? Wait a minute. Is it really?
You didn't see it. Let's I can go get it because I found it. I posted it.
Because I just know that there are parts of Southern California in the mountains that it really does snow, but I don't know where it is. I couldn't tell you where because I had a stepbrother, and sister that lived there, and he lived in Orange County, and by Disneyland, and he said
Yeah, and
they're
it'll show
apart.
sometimes.
Yeah,
But
he
it
said
won't
it's
last
rare, but it
long from
was
what I heard.
yeah.
Will it melt? Yeah, the last
I'm
time it
assuming
snowed in Pasadena was 1949. Yeah.
you're kidding.
No,
You're kidding.
I'm not
Y'all,
kidding, girl.
y'all are not lying. Y'all lying.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yes,
Are
honey.
you
So,
serious that the
but
last
why
time
was
it
she?
snowed
But her
was
son is a
1949?
yes. You go look, girl. Google is your best friend, and that's why I don't understand why she
Oh,
why she feels like people are going to believe her. I mean, I don't know. So this is the new Hallmark movie that she's gonna star in. It's called Snowing in Pasadena. And I'm gonna bring the props because it's got to bring some fake snow. I don't know what Callie gonna do. She probably gonna be her manager. But yeah. So and then her voice, if you notice when she tells the story, she gets James Earl Jones's.
She gets all deep.
She gets so
She goes down like 4 octaves. She sounds like a dude.
no, there go Callie again.
yeah,
She
you know
got
she gonna have to be Erika Jane.
Avatar.
I just after she said that she declared that money as gone as a loss, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about her. So, and another thing is the exact words from them was, I believe Erika, but this story is so unbelievable. So do you really think they believe her or they're just saying that?
They're just saying that. Kyle don't believe nothing that lady's saying.
No, in her confessions, she always backtracks on her beliefs. Now, when they had that dinner with the dry salmon that he needed mayo, I said, PK, if you don't eat that, you don't need no mayo or no tartar sauce. You leave that lady salmon alone.
It actually snowed in Pasadena and Malibu in 2019, but it wasn't snow. It looked like this.
Yeah, it melted really fast. I looked at that too. It melted so fast that they really don't count it. Yeah, I looked that up too. Like it was no reason he would have
probably melts midair.
Yeah. So he didn't have an accident from something that didn't even hit the ground. You know what I mean? So, because I looked up everything, girl. I'm nosy.
Right.
Yes. And we're going to get into that where the Bethany situation where I don't know. But we have some debates on if she should have said something or not. So let's kind of
go Rancho Cucamonga.
Now, how far? Because they said some parts they even can ski in, like the mountains. And I don't know, but I mean, they have ski resorts.
Well, I believe that because
yeah.
Yeah, I went
to fake snow and ice in those places.
California once. I went to California once in February. I can't tell you what year it was, but I remember somebody pointing and saying, "You see the snow on the mountains." Yeah, but that was it. It was in the 2000s. I can't tell you what year it was, but we went to. I remember that February because I was so disappointed because it was raining every day that we were in LA that year. Because I was like, "What happened to the song? It never rained.
It never rained. It's Southern California, right?"
It rained almost every day. Because I believe that is gold. Because I've been to California a million times, but I've always gone in the summertime, and it never rains. The weather is mild. It's almost cold at night.
Sometimes they don't even need air conditioners in some parts because it's so cool.
Well, exactly. A friend of ours lived in San Diego.
San
Diego
and San
have air conditioning downstairs.
Yep, they don't need them. But I don't know if there was a police. Her son is a police officer. So my thing was, would she lie on her son that's an officer? But
one of the things that confuses me when she talks is she talks in that she can't talk to him. That's really confusing to me because she said that more than once. We can't speak. And I mean, people get divorced all the time. No, they don't have children together, but people do have children. When people get a divorce, they talk all the time. They go over details. I don't care if they cussing each other out.
Right.
They talking. I don't understand as if it is a restriction. Maybe her lawyer said, you shouldn't talk to him. If I were you, I wouldn't. I don't know. But she talks as if something's going to happen if I can't talk to
right.
him.
Like,
there's no, and I'm only saying that because, whatever be dogged on, you're deciding to divorce your husband for whatever reason, and he has a terrible accident. Somebody breaks into your old home. That would be a permissible time to call and say, well, Tom, you all right?
Right.
I don't think it would be anything wrong with that. Even if he talks,
she almost said she did because she said, he said.
That's what makes this.
But, and then she stopped. Yeah. Because she said, he said that. They said, is he okay? And she said, well, he said that. Oh, and then she stopped. And then she said, I can't talk to him. I had to get my son to do it. Go back and watch it. And I was like, what? So she's talking to him.
That's strange to me. And it was almost like she had to tell this story because they weren't even talking about whatever. They were talking about Garcelle's party.
They were.
And then she was like, I didn't even want to engage with Sutton. Yeah, and then she was like, I got a lot going on. And, everybody would have assumed your lot going on is what we've been seeing going on. Mm-hmm. But instead, she adds another layer. That's very confusing.
I think this was he was so senile that he thought he was being burglarized. And so then he thought it was an intruder. And then her son rode and had an accident. Like, she just is trying to build these stories. What are you about to say, Kim?
I think PK said something that I agree with, and I try not to even listen to PK. But I think Erika is still being controlled in some way by Tom, and I think that's why she doesn't love him. She hates him. She's saying what he's telling her to say to try and make his crazy side of his story seem real when we can all see that it makes her look stupid. So
Erika, Tom's house was broken into, and he confronts the burglar, and then he had to have eye surgery, and then my son had to go help, and then he rode his car 5 times. Everybody's like, why are you telling this story, lady?
Wasn't it what you call it, glaucoma? The
eye glaucoma. Is that what was wrong with his eye that time?
Yeah, but I would have thought glaucoma is something that's something else I didn't. She was talking about the pressure in his eyes. Glaucoma is a pressure number. Doctors, when you look, they'll give you a number at the end of every eye appointment, and the number determines whether or not you have glaucoma. And anything could elevate it, but when it gets too bad, it almost puts like a layer of haze over your eyes, and you can't see well. Everything looks blurry. So usually when you have eye surgery, it's planned.
Right.
It's usually not spontaneous. It's like something that, you go to an is it an obstetrician?
Optometrist.
Yeah, optometrist. The optometrist is ones that give
for the baby. Right. So yeah. Go ahead. Latoya said she doesn't think she's being controlled. And this is why it's so confusing, because in Tahoe, she did say, Tom lets me do what I want to do, and I love him for that. And then in the next breath, she's controlled by him. So I don't think she's being controlled by Tom. I mean, she's not even in the house with him. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't have a law license. Why?
So what other reason would she make up all these accident stories?
She loves him. No, she's trying to protect him.
She doesn't know if it's protecting him unless she's talking to him and being told certain things. So if they are talking to him at all, he's kind of feeding her stuff to say. That's the only thing that makes sense, because every time she opens her mouth, it's starting to sound just like she has dementia.
So would you listen to a man who supposedly has dementia to tell you what to do? Because he ain't did good in his life. Well, I mean, the choices he have made, it's not been the best. So I'm going to still listen to him.
Well, look, it depends on where that money is. Can't nobody find. I mean, does he really know where that? It depends on what that lady is being controlled.
So he remember where the money is, really, is what you're saying. He don't really have
I still think the judge has it. It's down there up in her little hat box or something, because that little wig she was wearing. Yeah, I mean, I think that other lady has it. I really do. And I think Erika is in an abusive relationship. She needs to go and get her some serious help. That's what I believe.
So you
Well,
think she
I
has?
know
Go
that
ahead.
they have summons or whatever the word is,
Subpoena,
depose
the post. Okay.
her her landlord, and
My
they're
friend
trying to
is.
figure out, yeah, allegedly it's a friend of his, to figure
Uh-huh.
out who's been paying her $9,000 a month rent
Month. Mm-hmm.
Do they
and who's
have
been
to
paying.
know who's giving her that stuff? Do
I
they
guess
have
they
to
want to
know?
know if it's her
If
money,
if
where it
she's saying
is.
she dead broke,
Yeah, because that's why she's not paying back the people.
yeah,
She ain't
she's
got no
saying she's
money.
dead broke.
Latoya thinks she loves him. I think she loves him too.
Don't
After
nobody
all this
love
is
that
over, she will
senile
be back
fool.
with him.
Don't
She
nobody
loves
love that
him.
senile fool. I'm telling you, if she gets back
I
with him,
think
it's
had
for the
this not
money
been
that
as
he
big
knows
as
where it's at. Don't nobody love him.
Right.
if this
What'd you
hadn't
say,
been as
Joy?
if this hadn't been such a big scandal, I think they would have gotten together,
Oh
and
yeah.
maybe she would have divorced him um, in a way, or not necessarily going through with it, and just
Mm-hmm.
let it stretch out without signing those final papers, so she could actually be with him when this is all over.
Yeah.
But because of how everything is playing out, she may not
Latoya
be
don't
able
believe
to.
there's no other woman. I think them pictures are fake.
Girl, them pictures of that woman sitting there. Every time I think about that,
I
I think
got those
about
pictures there.
the
I don't believe those
1980s
pictures.
pictures that we used to take. You sit on the bed with your jeans and
Yeah.
sweat on and thick socks and Reebok tennis shoes.
That just right there.
Yes.
That's not real. There is no way.
Definitely not.
And I mean, his flip phone did not keep all that storage, so no.
Not his flip phone.
No, you did
know,
not just say the flip phone. I cannot even handle it.
I felt like
He
when she was
really
telling
has
that
a flip
story,
phone?
I wanted her to say, and then my son rode his car, and then a T-Rex came out into the street, and then Elvis came on my porch, and Paris Hilton said that was hot, and we just went to the, I mean, like, it was like so much outlandish stuff. I was just like, just keep on, Erika. Say whatever. Because she really thinks that they believe her.
She couldn't.
No, she don't. She don't think
You
they
don't
believe
Well,
her.
by now
No.
she knows
Ain't
that
no way in the
everybody
world.
saying
Look,
the right
girl.
things and confessions and to her face, but they're not believing her because the giggles say
Oh, God, I'm
otherwise.
gonna get on that. Erika stole her mama's picture and pretended it was a woman for Tom. Yeah, that was her mama old picture on the bed. That was not the judge.
There
Okay,
ain't
so
no way. I'm like,
So-
what kind of side chick sends a fully clothed picture of her on the bed? I'm
it
like,
wasn't even her boobs or nothing was showing. She was
right.
like in the right. That was a
Like
fake picture.
all she needed was some popcorn and a scary movie on a Friday night.
Like, look. I'm sitting
Oh, it was so funny.
So when we
What
get,
kind of side chick sit on
when
bed a picture like this?
I don't believe those pictures. So we get to a little dinner, and I like the little couples little dinner with PK and Mauricio and Dorit them. But we found out Erika told more to the story. So when Tom rode the car down the cliff and then rode out the car, he actually went to the doctor, and she told the doctor, no, don't operate on the brain, operate on the ankle.
Excuse me.
Now, who believes
His
that?
brain.
Don't do his brain. Do his ankle. Do y'all believe that?
Yes.
So this is what they thought.
Yes,
This is
Not one
do.
ounce. No,
look at that laughter.
I don't. I
If
don't.
you do, I got some land to sell you.
Mm.
I think this
Look at
was
that
I'll
joy.
send
Where
you
is the
my
land?
cash app. It's
Make
a
sure
Say
you
yes
steal.
to
have
the
to dinner where
dress.
it doesn't snow often.
Say yes to the dress, but no to brain surgery. So you go say your husband, who is a lawyer, who needs his brain and his legal mind to work.
Well, he lost his brain 3 years ago. She's just trying to go with the flow at this point.
Oh, so she just gonna let his brain just keep deteriorating. What doctor is gonna say? Listen, we got 2 operations to do, and we don't know which one. So can you tell me, should we do his brain?
It's
the
ridiculous.
stupid
Like,
it is ridiculous. That's why I think she is being told. She knows it's stupid. I mean, I don't think Erika is
Oh,
stupid.
good.
I don't think she's stupid. I really don't. And so to hear her say this stupid stuff, shit, come on. That man is feeding her some stuff and promising her some money on the backside.
So
I'm
you
just
think there's some hidden money somewhere?
I do.
And
It
I
ain't
think that
none on
judge
the
has it.
backside. It's some hidden because she's getting her current bills paid.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. Smart girl.
And you can't, and I ain't mad at her. I'm sure she got
That's good.
half of her salary. They say Bravo gives you half your salary at the
right,
beginning,
beginning
and then get it after the
reunion.
reunion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it's a nice salary. I don't know how much they getting paid, but
I'm
she
sure
sure
it's
has been
fine.
in every episode. So whatever it is, it's been the
Woo.
max. She
Yeah.
earned it. Look, whatever it is this season, she
Oh,
earned
she
it.
earned it, honey. Where the money resides, where the money
the money
resides. She
resides.
knew it, honey.
Cause she earned it this season. Who
What else?
hasn't earned it is Crystal. Crystal went from being a part of a lot to not saying nothing
How did
to
she get her
it's getting
diamond?
weird. I have no
Right.
idea.
She
I
got her
don't.
diamond because she is a rich Asian woman. That's why she got her
You
diamond.
think they just wanted some diversity and was like, "We gonna
Absolutely.
give
Yes.
somebody,
Yeah. Especially with all the Asian hate crimes and stuff that's been going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
stop Asian hate, yeah."
I mean, that could sound really bad, but I
And they
really
got
think that's why.
they have
I ain't
another
even think
Asian
about
lady on
that.
Salt Lake too. They've added
Yeah.
her. Yeah,
They're
because
just
Wait
trying
a
to
minute.
cover all
I don't
corners.
want to get off the subject with Salt Lake, but I was rewatching uh Beverly Hills.
uh-huh.
And at the end of Beverly Hills, it's showing Jen get arrested. Did they show that and I missed it? Or
They
they're
kind of
just
teased
or
to
they
it.
trying okay, they're teasing to what
Yeah.
happened and then they gonna go back. Okay.
Yeah, they
Because I
gonna
was
go
like,
back.
did I
Right.
miss that episode?
No, not yet. Yeah, they teased to
Okay.
it.
Mhm.
I am telling you, she knows where the money is at. When Tom beats the case because of mental problems, she will be back with Tom, living the life, and they will move out of the country.
No, that's not gonna happen, child.
And
Mm-mm.
another lawyer, I was reading a vlog, and it was another lawyer. They said, and they actually repeated what the lawyer that is on there for the victim said, that they've already beat this case already. That the way that Tom structured his money and
Mm-hmm.
structured himself, and even his
Mm-hmm.
brother right now is his executor, whatever it's
Mm-hmm.
called.
Conservator
Um,
or whatever.
yeah, that
Uh-huh.
he'll net all of the criminal the criminal case against him will
Yeah.
never see the light of day,
Oh yeah, he's not going to jail.
and he
Which
should.
that just amazes me. I don't and not to get off the story, but do you guys remember the oh God, the college scholarship scandal?
Yes.
Felicity Huffman,
Yes.
the
Yes.
main guy that was over setting all that stuff up.
Uh-huh.
He has yet to spend one day in jail.
But the other people have.
The other
But they didn't
people
even go
have.
for long. I watched
He
the
has
thing on.
yet to be in jail. So these people that are clearly the ringleaders, if they got the right connections, they are
They don't
still
even go.
avoiding trouble. And I don't
And
understand.
those
how.
people in Chicago, they got wrapped up in that college scandal
Mhm.
too.
Uh-huh.
They did?
Some of them, they were doing theirs a little bit different. What they were doing was turning their children into dependents of the state of Illinois.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
by
Yeah,
saying they
so
were crazy or something, or what?
no,
Foster
by
family
just giving them up. Just
Just
giving
saying,
them up.
wow.
And allowing like an aunt on paper to take custody of them. So when they graduated,
my.
they'll be the custody of the state. And
You
these
know
were
what?
elite, well-to-do white folks.
They
I
get
had
away with it,
not heard
girl.
about
That's
that one.
crazy.
And what's crazy is I tell students all the time that the poor Black people, a lot of the urban students and areas don't even take advantage of their free money.
They
I
don't
bet.
know. And you know, if you even try, because didn't that lady go to jail? I don't want to get off too long, but then she go to jail because she used a different district, saying they live somewhere
Yes.
they didn't, just so her kid could go to a
Yeah.
better school.
Yeah, she should
And
have
these
go to
people are
jail.
getting away with crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so back to this. Latoya said that he told her to divorce him. She didn't do it on her own. All of this was planned and is a setup.
I believe so too, Latoria. I
I
believe
believe
that
so
all of
too.
what we're seeing is planned out because he set the way that he set up himself. He set up himself that at worst he would lose money. He really should be in jail.
He should.
Stole from people.
I mean, from victims, not not the rich people he stole from, but the victims, because he stole from rich people too, and we're gonna talk about that now. So Bethany, I posted on the group her little podcast she has, and she and me and Callie went back and forth on this, but she was saying that she learned that he was spending crazy. Dennis told her that he doesn't have the money. He owes
Dennis
her
is her ex-husband,
this is her ex-fiance. Okay. He owes him $500,000, and he owes other people money. That the reason that he keeps doing it is because he cannot tell Erika no, and that she told Andy, Cal, and Lisa Rinna about Erika's flaunting money that they did not have.
Imagine you just laying in bed, and then all of a sudden you just hear.
Okay.
You just hear this at 3 a.m.
Hello.
I wonder why her ex-fiance did she try to sue him? Try to sue Tom for their money?
I wonder if those rich people, they have so much money they ain't, and they know he don't have any. They just said it's a loss. What do y'all think?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if you believe even the victims, take away from everybody. There was a lady who knew he was taken from her son, and nobody would even take her case when it came to the when it came to, I think it was some kind of urinary mesh. They wouldn't even take her case because she was associated, and it wasn't even her; it was her son.
Right.
And so she had to go to him. He got a settlement and never gave her a dime.
And you know that the dentist said that he owes a lot of lawyers' money, but they knew they couldn't get it back because Tom had so many people in his pocket. So maybe that's why he didn't try.
Well, that's what the lady said, that she couldn't even get another lawyer to go against him.
Am I frozen, Victoria? Who's frozen?
Are all of us frozen? Because it was a minute earlier. Both of you all were freezing to me. That's why I restarted it because mine kept freezing.
Latoya, do we look frozen? Will you let me know real quick?
Are we frozen?
We might be because she ain't saying nothing. Hold on, she's saying something.
I can only see Mo.
And that's it.
And she is.
Do I look cute by myself at least?
Okay.
Can you hear everybody else though? Because we can keep going. We're gonna get off of here in a minute.
I wonder what's wrong, because that's why I restarted my system at the beginning, because I kept freezing. You got Tom's picture in the way.
I don't have Tom's picture up.
Oh wow.
My tires skipped while I was driving.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but it scared me.
Let me see what we looking at online.
I get it.
Do you still see Tom? Yeah, look at it for me, Joy. Let me see what else I want to talk about. I think, reunion looks. Let's talk about that real quick. Hopefully y'all can see these pictures of what they had on. And then I think we're going to be right on time to start Huntsville. What's going to happen is after we talk about Beverly Hills, we're going to cut off for a second, and I'm going to start a whole totally new video. You'll be able to see it. I'll share it, and then we can talk about a little bit of Huntsville.
It's running fine on here.
Latoya, refresh real quick. And I'm going to put up these. Okay, so the reunion. Here are the looks. What do y'all think about them? I thought Dorit was. I think Dorit's the only one that looks halfway decent.
Girl, they said she looked like the Count.
Who, Dorit?
Yes. Oh no, I'm thinking Lisa Rinna.
Oh yeah, she looks a hot mess. You don't have to go.
Which word is Dorit? Oh yeah, Dorit looks pretty.
Okay. Yeah, the
And
ring looks pretty. I think Crystal looks
Crystal
pretty.
looked like she looked okay. She looked like she going to a dinner party. It wasn't fancy enough.
Yeah, what does Kathy have on? Like Little House on the Prairie? What is going on? Tori, can you see? Let me
Like
see.
she going, but she's
I can see.
older.
So that's an excuse.
Yes, because I would expect something like that from Sutton. Sutton
Yes.
does that couture stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's probably that dress probably costs
Girl,
$20,000.
Right.
Right.
Our mortgage is probably our total
And
house.
she
payment.
probably had it for 10 years.
And then Garcelle, I'm like, I don't know. She disappoints me.
Yeah, that dress isn't giving what she thought it was supposed to give. And actually, what's her name? Don't look bad.
Kyle.
What's her name? Kyle. She
don't look too bad. Erika looks like she went to Forever 21, which I'm sorry, nothing wrong
She
with Forever
just
21.
lived a 1982 prom. She looked like she's headed to a 1982 prom.
You remember what's that movie? Drew Barrymore, Never Been Kissed. She has on a dress that looked just like that from the girl.
And her date got on a powder blue tuxedo.
Oh yeah, but that was about it. Let's go ahead and you want to talk a little bit about
Somebody Latoya said Garcelle looked like she
does. She like the 10 days on
look like somebody with wigs.
I don't understand.
That's hilarious.
What's wrong with them?
Was there a theme to this?
No, and that's what I don't understand. How'd they get away with not having a theme?
And that's what it looks like.
They are just all off. They are just ridiculous. What the heck? Crystal has on her Sunday service dress.
Well, it's not bad though. It's not the worst.
It's not bad. No.
Yeah.
Dorit went to City Trends and got that off the.
Dorit got one of her wedding dresses.
Right, it ain't a good one. I do like the purple dress that Lisa Rinna has on.
My City Trends.
I like what Erika has on. Kyle Richards.
You like what Erika has on?
I do. Kyle Richards look like she's trying to be Rihanna on a bad day. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
She's doing
her picture that she posted was really pretty though.
Yeah, and I have
it looks just like a young. It looks just like some 20-something-year-old girl, which she's not.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then Kathy's cute. She's dressed appropriate. Sutton Strat didn't miss the whole. She didn't get no memo. She didn't know what's
right.
And then Garcelle is, she's still looking for Toto.
Toto, honey, she's looking for Toto.
And look, I like Sutton. I like Sutton, but she should never show her legs.
Them legs are horrible. Somebody said she got the legs of a chicken legs. I said, y'all leave that leg alone.
It take my husband who it was so funny. I was watching this in the room and he came in the room. He was like, "What's wrong with her legs?" When she had on them shorts.
Them shorts,
funny. I was like, yes. I was like, she's just an older woman. Stop looking at her legs.
I didn't know Cal had a grandbaby. Does she have a grandbaby? I don't know. I stopped watching them a while ago.
When is this supposed to air on TV, y'all?
Yes,
October 13th is when
they still have time not to air it. I think they should, not the way they're looking.
Yes, let's talk about that too. So I had another thing where they are not doing New York. They canceled the reunion. A lot of people feel like it's because of they don't want to show Ramona and Luann in a bad light because they are on All Stars and they're trying to get people to subscribe to Peacock. But I don't know if that's true or not.
When is that supposed to air on Peacock? Because I am going to get Peacock because I heard, the Best Man series supposed to be on Peacock.
Yeah,
I thought it was
November. It's going to be in November. Yeah, it's going to be in November. I have Peacock.
The Best Man?
No,
the Best Man.
The All Stars.
Which one?
The All Stars with Kenya, Luann, and
Earth to the girls. Earth.
Huh?
Can y'all hear me?
I can now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I was just talking.
What you say? Go ahead, Mama.
I didn't forget. What was I saying as I'm driving out the chicken restaurant? I guess nothing. Go ahead. But I couldn't hear you guys either. So.
Okay. Yeah, New York. We're just talking about New York canceling the reunion to protect Ramona. And they all had their dresses and everything.
Oh, so that's what I was saying. I think so. Ramona was expected to look that bad at the reunion to where they think it would hurt the All Stars.
That's what people are saying. That's why. I don't know if that's the truth or not, because they think they're trying to get us who watch Bravo to subscribe to Peacock. And if they are shown bad, they may not watch. I don't know.
The All Stars is going to be on Peacock?
In November.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna start doing. I think Days of Our Lives, the Salem Days of Our Lives, the is on there. Jack Hayes a part of that cast. Lisa's on. Rena's on there. A few people on there. So they're bringing a whole bunch. Miami, Real Housewives of Miami is going to be on there. They're rebooting them. So it's going to be a few things. I have Peacock though, so I mean it's pretty cool. The other thing I was going to say, and then we're going to end this, is the Jennifer Hudson got a wax figure, and I don't know. Yes,
so did Angela Bassett.
I didn't save hers. Hers looks good. I'll show hers on the next one. Yeah, hers looks good too.
Which one is the real one?
On Jennifer Hudson's, the one in the maroon. That's the real.
Oh wow! And I would have guessed the other one.
Yep, that's the real one. And so I'll show Angela's next one. I didn't load it. Oh, and Nene and a few of the people hung out. It was Marlo, Cynthia, and Lamar Odom.
It's good seeing all them back together, Marlo, Cynthia, and Nene.
Did y'all want? We still have 5 minutes. Do y'all want to talk about the what to expect? Okay, so Potomac, because I want to stick with Real Housewives stuff. We want to talk about them on Love and Marriage. Potomac comes on tonight. Salt Lake City comes on tonight. Potomac is Candace's video. It's going to be a lot of drama. Mia made some comments in the sneak peek when Dorothy, who's Candace's mom, was like, he don't work, yada, yada, yada. And Mia kind of chimed in. And so now they're having a Twitter war, which I'll show a little bit of it and we'll talk about it more tomorrow, where somebody said to Mia, Robin and Candace are mean. And then Mia said, no, Robin's good, but Candace, on the other hand, is really not. So Candace said that she's not going to talk to this, what she call a handsome woman, and to keep her name out her mouth or whatever. And then Mia said, well, I'm so handsome, and your husband was tossing my salad in the kitchen. So we'll talk about that more tomorrow. Somebody was so mean. They called Candace a orangutan. Did you see that, Joy? They tried to delete it, but her name was Whitney. Yeah. And then tonight is Potomac's 100th episode, so y'all be sure to watch it, okay?
Yeah.
We got anything else? Oh, Latoria's just a talking. Hold on. Yeah, I got Angela Bassett's. I'm gonna pull it up next, I guess, or tomorrow.
I just put it in the chat. I put it in.
Okay, let me get that real quick.
I put it in.
Because I had it, I just didn't save it. Yeah, that's what I had.
No, Candace called Mia handsome.
A handsome woman.
And and then first of all, she didn't, in context, when Mia started the conversation, and she actually added both Candace and Robin. When she said that whole salad stuff, that was a general tweet. So
it was. Okay.
It wasn't connected. That's why I was saying she adds people. She don't have no problem. She added Candace. So that's why when she came back and said at the end, I wasn't even talking to, because Chris actually made a comment about that, like, I like dark meat or something.
He did, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I was showing.
And then she came back and said, I wasn't even talking to you. And she said, I was talking to, and she said who she was talking to. And people were saying she backpedaling, but I don't think so, because she is pretty clear. She added Candace when she was talking shady about her.
Because Chris was like, I like my women all natural and chocolate. So he kind of talking about her surgery, and he's talking about, I guess he likes his women chocolate. But here's Angela Bassett real quick. Which one do you know the real one is? Oh, Callie can't see it.
But I can see it.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Angela Bassett is just cold-blooded, ain't she?
Do you know which one's the real?
I'm assuming the real one is the pink jumpsuit.
Yeah.
What you think?
The real one's pink. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Only because I don't remember her with that kind of hair.
Right, that is it. She's never had that kind of hair. I wish they would have done her short hair. She went on 911. She looks so pretty with that short hair. I know it's a wig, but it looks so pretty.
So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I would assume that that's what it was.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna peace out on this one, and then we're gonna come right back, and we're gonna talk about Huntsville for about 20-30 minutes, and then we'll be done for the night. We can watch Potomac. Y'all ready to peace out? Peace. Hold on, Latoya, stay with
Peace
us.
out.
Hey.
All right.